What's up, everyone? Aubrey Trades here with another pre-market watch list. Let's go over the top gainers first. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like our leading gapper is SNOA. Dip and rip. I'm really only interested if it wants to touch this support line at $8, because then I can get a nice position size, nice good risk level too. You know, if I can get like 10-cent risk here, then I can get a few R on the win, even if it gets stuffed at high a day, which is very likely. If we look at the day chart, you know, this thing is kind of a garbage stock. Look at this. Gap up, fail, 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 fail. This thing doesn't really ever want to run, so don't expect that much out of it. DBGI now took the place of the leading gapper. That's interesting. Nice. New highs, 493. Another dip and rip opportunity. Keeping an eye on that 425 level. If it doesn't want to give me that, that's fine. I'm not gonna get sad. Or if we look at the daily chart, we're kind of in the middle of this big congestion zone. All right, so right here in the fives. So I'm not really excited about being involved in any of this. If it wants to break out of that, that's cool. Otherwise, I'm happy to wait for this this bounce. Nothing terribly ideal. Plag, no thank you. Garbage. Sevo. Oh my gosh, look at this. What a crap stock. Look at this. Ugh, gross. So gross. Huh. Yeah, I want no part of that. Unpredictability. Okay, let's talk about CEI too. This has been running. I've got a small position on risking VWAP of the previous day. We'll go over to here. I'm risking this level right here, only because I think there's a chance that this breaks out over 310. It's Tuesday, so there's plenty of time to do it, and this has been a slow grinder. I'd love to see it happen. It could fail just as fast though. That's why I have such a small risk, you know. Even getting stopped out, I think I have like a $2 risk or something on this. So over 310, we could see 411. That's what I'm kind of playing for. Look how dilutive this is. So like again, can't expect the world from these things. So ridiculous. Anyway, after that 411, we got some room to 10, and that is why that's why I'm making this play for that bigger picture move. NAKD, not great. I took another small position on this at 87 with the stop on VWAP of previous day. Same thing, you know, multi-month breakout kind of happening over here. You know, I'm thinking this is going to rotate up to push that dollar level, potentially that $1.20 level. So I wanted to just take part for the ride. If I get stopped out on both of those, doesn't matter to me. I'm just tired of watching the runners move, like CEI. You saw my review video where I was trying to get involved and play it when it was in the ones, you know. I gotta have my coffee. And that just made me so frustrated. And I don't want that to happen to me again. So I want to start taking these listed as small swings, $5 risk, $2 risk on like something significant, low of day, VWAP of the previous day if it was on a run, and just really give it room. I mean, like we saw what happened with Sport when, I guess Sport is now GRE, huh? Look at this. Like, this is one of those, like, if you just got involved, let's say here, right? And you risk low a day. You're in from the fives. This thing never broke your stop and ran all the way to $60. I want to be involved in that. I want to be good at holding for those bigger moves. Anyway, that's the explanation there. Other ideas, I like DATS. DATS has been a nice winner. Recent IPO at all-time highs. Daily chart. I would love to see this get back to the 9s. I would buy that. I'd buy that so fast. Reek open red to green though. In the meantime, this had a nice day yesterday, even though it gave up a little bit of it yesterday at the end into the close, but that's okay. Week open red to green for sure. What else are we looking at? ENG, AEHR doesn't look so great. Paul is interesting. Okay, hold on, let's go to E. What did I say that was? ENG. Let's look at ENG. This is like in a range on the daily. If you look here in the corner, you can't see it because my head's in the way. Hold on. I can go to the daily. So we're in this range. I like this. Top of the range is about 413. Nice big green day. MACD's in our favor on the daily, so that's nice. It's just something I like. I like the MACD on the daily, weekly charts. I don't use it on the intraday. It's gapped up a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Here's what I like. See this line? Bam. I like that. If it wants to maintain that, that'd be really sweet. That's the trend. Buy the breakout over yesterday's highs. Put a price level here. You can see it's kind of like wedging up. Now it doesn't have to make a move. Look at where this intersects. 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. So this could very well just kind of slowly grind, and then boop. So we'll keep an eye on that. Actually, that is super interesting to me. Paul, it's kind of died. This was an interesting play yesterday, but now it's not looking so great because it's sort of falling through this support line, which I don't want to see. No bidders at 451, 450. Let's say that 450 is the key level. We'll give it a little bit more room. 450 fails though, this thing is done. I'm interested because we're so close to support here. This starts to bounce, right? You could take a position. Like I could take a position here, 452, risk 450. 2-cent risk. Even if this bounces off this upper line in the 480s, like that's a multiple R win here as well. That's why that's interesting to me. Gosh. Almost kind of want to take it. What is that gonna be? 100 shares? Should I do it? Let's wait till we're closer to the open, see what happens. I almost want to do $2 risk. $2 risk, 100 shares. 100 shares at 2 cent, 100 shares with a 2-cent risk. Seems juicy. I'm very interested in that. I want to see some more bidders stepping up though. I think I'm just gonna do it. All right, you're gonna watch me do it. 17 at 458. Let's see. I got extended on here, right? Nice. Put the limit buy at 452. Let's see if I get filled. It's got to be there though, because I want that tight risk. I'm not gonna buy at 458. Doesn't make sense. It's gotta make sense. Okay, let's see if that fills. How much buying power do I have today? Okay. Okay, we're gonna finish this off. AEHR. Not really into it. Okay, what I am into, let's look at the OTC plays. Why don't we? This is going to be my main focus. ILUS. Oh my god, ILUS into the close. Fucking ridiculous. Do you think ILUS breaks 50 cents? Okay, OTCs. Look at this. Ugh. I already missed it. Oh well. Cancel. Alright, ILUS. My goodness. This thing does not want to quit. Resistance is at 72, so it still has room. Average price is 40 cents. I don't know. I guess buy 45 if it wants to give us like a little panic sell. 45, 45, 6, 45, 6, 8. If you're into that, that could be cool. ILUS, I mean, ILUS has been so freaking strong. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Ugh. But, you know, it's going to end. Party's got to end eventually. Look at this support at 18 cents. This panic, whenever it has that big first panic day, it's going to be so good. That's what I'm looking at. TGHI. Another one. This had his first big panic day. I guess I'm gonna delete this now that it's no longer accurate. Yes. Oh. Delete. Where's our next? This is choppy though, and I should have made money on this yesterday. All right, so you can expect maybe like a bouncing ball effect here in the 12.6s to the 10s. I know that's like a 20-point range, or a 20% range. Look at 13. And look at 1. Look at 1, 3, and look at 1. I think this has been bouncing. Yesterday, this bounced like right off the middle of the range. I'm about to sneeze, sorry. I think I might be coming down with something. Bounced right off the middle of the range, so you keep an eye on that. And then when it panicked here, ended up being like the bottom of this range. 169. What is this? 154. Just kidding. Where's 154? I'm doing this just to get an idea of like how this thing reacts. See, it's like it's not that predictable, so it might be an avoid. AXTG is another one. This has just been downtrending. This is 100% on the backside. 3 red days in a row. It's going to be due for a first green day here soon. At this point, that's really what I'm watching for. We know there's a support line at about 7 cents. So I'll be looking for that bounce off of 7 cents. If it's not 7 cents, it's going to be 6 cents. GTOR and TGHI. How could I forget? GTOR. Look at this range. All the way down to 7 cents, all the way as high as 16 cents. This is over 100% move in a day. In a day. Capping up a little bit, but below our support line here. So this could be another fader. Look at 6.9 to hold. I would take a bounce off of 6.9. I would take a bounce off of, I don't know, the bounce off of 7's weird though, because it's like, okay, what? 7? Are you gonna retest 10? I mean, that's still a good percent gain. You know, you don't know. I would love to see this open above this support line and get us back in this range where it's like, okay, maybe this thing runs into the 20s now, you know? But I don't get to control the market. I just get to observe. TGHI. not the greatest chart. I mean, this was a great gap up. This had some great opportunities there with this open at 302 to 37. Not the best range. Looks like we got some support here in the 259s, so we'll keep that in mind. We're going to put a little price level there. See what this thing wants to do. I'm not crazy about the range, though. I'm really not. This day was sick. From the 1s to the 3s. Maybe this wants to have a good a run day. We'll keep an eye on it. So GTOR, TGHI, top watches, ILUS, of course. Let's look at toner and firm, and then we'll close it out. Toner, firm, then we'll close it out. Toner. Said like some positive news, and they got like Tony Hawk as a brand ambassador now. This thing's up from like triple dub 08. Sub penny play. I don't know. Sub pennies are kind of annoying right now. I don't move that clean, and it's sort of rounding off, right? So this is a watch. You know, this is either gonna have a day where it gives us another big push, like maybe like a blow off move, or it's just gonna start sagging. Nothing crazy I'm watching for there. And then Fern, what's Fern up to? 4 cents on the way down. This is like could easily be some consolidation though. You don't know. You just never know. And it's got this, right? This weird range. If you connect these highs. I mean, this could fade all the way down to 2 cents, and it wouldn't be unprecedented before it moves up further. So we'll keep an eye on it. Top OTC watches: TGHI, GTOR, TGHI. Shout out to AXTG. Let's take a look at Pulse. See how Pulse doing now. Okay. Alrighty, that's going to be it for the pre-market prep video today. Thanks so much for watching. If you got value out of this, please hit that like button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing and leave a comment down below. Let me know what other type of content you want to see from this channel. Thanks again for watching. Aubrey.